We are live. What's going on? We've got Taylor. We've got me. And it actually rhymes when you say it like that. And we have Kelly. What's going on? How are you? Here, should I do this way? No. I like that. How are you two ladies doing tonight?
Good.
Doing great. Happy to be back with you on a Friday night, Jeff. How are you?
I'm great. It's already Friday. I can't believe what do you got going on ears wise. I'll say hi to everybody in chat here in a second. What do you got going on those ears?
I have tailor-made ears.
I love that.
And they're so cute, right?
I see it now. Nice.
Yes.
Very fun. Very fun. Yeah. Faith is in chat. Faith, the name of one of my all-time favorite songs. Yes, I'm a Michael Nut. Griswold family's in the house. What's going on? Kevin Brubaker's in the house. Disney Lori's in the house. Taylor made Disney. Either somebody has your name or it's you in chat. Both things.
Yeah. Yeah, it's me.
So we got all kinds of things to talk about. Disney Pins blog posted, hey, Spaceship Earth posted about some pins they put out. You've got ears we can talk about. I've got my daughter's pin board up here, my 18-year-old daughter, who's buddies with you guys, and she allowed me to show. She didn't want to come on the stream, but she allowed me to show off some of the pins. Some of them are from quite a long time ago. And then Taylor's got some pins. She's going to give away some stuff, and it's going to be a fast hour. It's always a fast hour, so I'm glad everybody's here. Why don't we start off with what's going on in everybody's life? I mean, anybody coming over to the house trading pins with you? Because we're not going anywhere to trade pins. Hey, Lena. Hey, Party World Adventures. How have you been? Let's start with you, Taylor. How you been? How's your week been?
I've been forced to social distance because there's a stay-at-home order, and the one guy I want to hang out with is in the military, and he'll get kicked out if he gets pulled over and gets a misdemeanor. So
the last week we spoke, I had 2 dudes I had to punch in the neck. Right?
Now the state of Arizona has stepped in, Jeff, for for us. And yeah.
Hey Tim, how are you? Yeah, but well, I'll shut him. Kelly, how was your week? How are you doing, my friend?
Good. It was a busy week at work, but here at home, which I love being at home. But it's with all the things that are changing, it makes work kind of busy. But I'm so happy to be at home to be able to help members and
busy, bored. We're either really busy or really bored. I am still busy, but I suspect I'll be bored next week. Texan Glass, what's going on? Tim, I'm great. I hope you are the same. I'm excited. I've been excited for this, all week, really, because Taylor's got great pins. Hey, Mike Wheeler. Hey, Rachel, what's going on? So glad you guys are here. It's going to be a fun night. Taylor's kind of the sponsor, the pin giveaway sponsor. So if you're new to the show, thank you for being here. Every Friday we go live. Taylor's here a lot of the Fridays. Kelly and I are here every Friday. We give away a pin every week. Sometimes we trade pins. We always talk about pins. We always kind of fantasize about the pins that we wish we had, and all pin things all the time. Taylor has forgotten more about Disney pins than I know about Disney pins. So I love having her here. So I'll just turn it over to you. You've got some pins to give away. Got some pins to show. What do you want?
I've got some pins to give away. We've got a little clump of them this time. So
clump pins are my favorite kind of things.
Yes. Here we go. Here's a little Alice in Wonderland teacup.
Oh, that's
extra shiny in here.
Love it.
And then a little Disneyland one. It's a Disneyland travel agent. They're a company. And it's got the Disneyland Castle. And then we've got a little Goofy.
Love it.
And a little Pooh.
Oh, those are nice. I love all 4 of those. I collect Disneyland stuff in general, pins and otherwise. So that's my jam right there. But all those are really cute. Purple the Cat's in the house. What's going on, Ms. Cat? Glad you're here. I missed somebody too. Birdwell's in the house. Spaceship Earth, I think I said hi to you. Welcome in. Oh, the Mickey Bunch is in the house on screen and in chat. So yeah, guys, I meant to put in my video for Thursday, hey, go put a comment, and I forgot. So we're just going to do a trivia question. We'll do it sometime between 20 till.
My apologies. I don't understand.
My Google, it's not going to be. Between 20 till and 5 till, we'll just do some kind of Disney trivia question that I'll come up with. I'll probably ask somebody for a subject. Hey, Samantha Carpin, what's going on? And we'll give away a pin. So it's a lot of fun. So I'm glad you're here. Again, if it's the first time you've ever been here, check out these two ladies' channels. Let's get going talking about Disney pins. But first, tell them where they can find you, because not everybody stays the whole time. So, Kelly, where can they find you? Tell them about your shows, all the things.
The Mickey Bunch on YouTube, and we have a live stream every Friday night, Spilling the Disney Tea. It kind of rotates between 4 of our channels. You can check us out on Instagram at Spilling the Disney Tea to find out whose channel it'll be on each week, and just various Disney related videos throughout the time at the Mickey Bunch. So thank you, Jeff.
No, of course.
And Taylor has a channel name change. So,
Yeah, I changed my From Tangled in the Magic to Taylor Made Disney. Mainly, I'm gonna be honest, I just didn't like being called Tangled all the time. So it's like, I'm gonna just put it out there.
I didn't know you changed your name. I thought you had another one. So that's news to me.
I just changed the name so that you didn't have to know my name. You could just look at it and Taylor.
Well, I think that's brilliant, but I'm going to still call. No, I'm not. I'm not going to call you Tangled, because I've never called you Tangled. The Orlando guys in the house, All Resort TV 1 sent you over. I appreciate that. Yeah, I know their stream just ended or was about to end or whatever. Appreciate you guys. Hey, Dean, same thing, coming over from Resort TV 1. Welcome in. If you like Disney pins, this is the place to be. They are Disney pin nuts. I'm a Disney pin nut. It's going to be a lot of fun. It is every Friday night, a lot of fun. So she just showed you what she's going to give away. Do you want to show your pins? Kelly, you have anything you want to talk about? Again, I've got my daughter, my 18-year-old daughter's pins here that I'm going to kind of show off. Hi, Leslie. How are you?
I'm actually anxious to see those. I've been looking at Shop Disney. I have a couple things to talk about that you can purchase on Shop Disney, but I would love to see her pins. So let's do it.
Zippity Doodad in the house. Rose W in the house. Welcome in. If you're new, welcome in. So it's on her board. I'm going to be respectful. I'm not going to take them off because they're like her pins. Man, if I drop this, she'll kill me. But so I don't know. This is gonna be a little weird, I guess. But I'm gonna put it on me for a second. There we go. It's pretty cool. So,
Nice.
She's been collecting pins quite a bit longer than me. So most of these she got when she was younger. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. She's bought some, and I'm not gonna honestly know which ones are which. But it's a pretty cool board. So I'll just kind of slowly go up and. I think the one right there in the middle, the I Lava You one, is one of the newer ones that she really likes. It's not, well, it's not brand new by any means, but, and the one on the bottom by by right below this, the Epcot pin, not a Disney pin necessarily, but, you know, whatever those kind of pins are called, she actually got that at a resale shop. Isn't that crazy? It's kind of fun. So I don't know. This is kind of a weird way to show off pins, but.
I like the Hannah Montana ones and the High School Musical too.
That is awesome.
She's a little bit classic and a little bit, I don't know, what, 90s Disney Channel. So anyway, I wanted to show you guys that.
I'm loving looking at it. Keep showing it.
There we go. As I almost drop it, she'd kill me. So yeah, that was kind of fun. Everybody, we got Captain Akron or Captain Akron. I'll let you decide. Zip, I said hi to. Stacy Rogers in the house. Dawn Fannon's in the house. Boy, I missed a bunch of people. Welcome in, everybody. If you just popped in while I was showing off my daughter's pins. Griswold. Oh, you don't have to feel awful. Yeah, we had a baseball stream. We'll be doing that on Thursday nights. Just praying we have a baseball season. I got to be honest. Rose, I think I said hi to Rose. I think I'm caught up. If I didn't say hi to you in chat, I apologize. Mar in the house. Welcome in, Mar. Oh, Dawn has a question. Do you know if the pin you buy... Oh, hold on. There you go. Is real or not? Taylor, we've talked about this before, but Taylor's bless you. Taylor's absolutely pro on this. You want to speak to that, Taylor? How can you tell if the pin is real or not for Dawn and everybody else who's new to Disney?
Okay, so you'll at first want to get one that you know that is authentic, that you bought at Disneyland. Do not come out with I got it off a cast member lanyard. Cast member lanyard does not mean it's authentic. No. Get one that you know is 100% accurate, that you bought from the store. Yeah, like that. And kind of feel the front of it. And then go to the pin in question and feel the front of it and be like, this feels exactly the same. Or it does not. That is my number one. I can tell, just by looking at the front. But then you can also look at the back, and sometimes it'll have a weird texture. That's cute. The Mickey head should be smooth. There shouldn't be rough edges or anything. There should be no misspellings. It should have a Disney Pin Trading logo on the back, unless it's a super, super old one. But yeah, it needs to not be rough. But you don't have to do the whole metal thing. That has nothing to do with anything. But yeah, I just, honestly, my best suggestion is to feel the front of an authentic one. And the non-authentic ones will either be too shiny, or they'll be kind of like they have these little lines and be kind of like scratchy looking. It's kind of weird, but they should feel the same.
You and others have mentioned to me that the back, it's easy to see, like, I think it was you anyway, the printing of the Mickey head kind of goes off the pin itself, whereas they're more all inside the pin on the
they should be right? Clean. And it doesn't have to be like even, but there shouldn't be any like rough edges, and it should be very smooth. But honestly, with some of the WDI and the Disney Soda Fountain shop, I will be honest, their quality is not always there, and you can a lot of times get rough edges. And so people will be freaking out that this pin is not real, and it's like they haven't been faked, and that's a real pin. You're fine. Also, don't freak out about having a back or not. It doesn't matter if a pin has a back. Lots of times people will, the backer card. Lots of times people actually take authentic ones and put the pin on it, even though it's a fake pin, or they've actually been able to manufacture the stickers and the back of the card and everything. Honestly,
That's crazy. Yeah. I think that, so I got burned for sure. I bought some of those lots quite a few years ago. Didn't know what I was doing, and it's how I bulked up I told people how many pins I have. Now I got to think back. Probably a lot of them are and/or were fake. I didn't know. And we still buy on eBay. My wife has found some that she's pretty confident are real. They're a little more. They're not a lot more. I got to be honest. The price is still pretty good. But I like to buy them, and it's more expensive this way, but I like to buy them in the boxes, or, they're still in the wrap. Like from you guys, when you guys are down at Character Warehouse and those kinds of things. Because I know that's the real stuff. I do buy on eBay individual sometimes. I've bought some of my favorite pins that way. I guess deep down,
individual things, great. eBay is perfect as long as it's not a stock image, and just check the front and the back.
Yeah. Deep down, if I think it's a fake, I'm not going to be too worried about it. I'm just not going to trade it. If I love it, I'd rather love it.
Go ahead and trade it. Honestly, they're not enforcing it, and they don't care. I'm sorry, but in my opinion, I'm taking real dollars and getting Monopoly money and back. So I spent $4 or $5 on this pin, sometimes $8, and I'm getting 25 cents in return. This doesn't seem right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So Taylor, are you saying it's okay to go ahead and trade with a cast member?
Yes, cast member. Do not trade with me.
But don't trade a person.
Don't trade people. Don't trade like a
trading a cast member is probably okay with the fake pins if you have any.
Yeah.
I wouldn't do it
and
on
you
purpose.
Probably got the fake pin from a cast member anyway.
I'm sure I have.
Don't show up.
Yeah.
Don't show up to the pin trader.
It's not like they're picking which one you pick, right? Like if there's one I like and I look at it and then I get back in my hotel room at night, I'm like, oh, maybe not. I'm not even sad really. It's just, again, it's like autographs for me, and it's I'm not trying to make money on the deal. I'm getting stuff I like. So I don't know. That's how I feel about it.
Yeah.
It's not an investment. It's kind of an addiction more than an investment. I got to be honest.
I actually started off, collected, and then I would buy them and I'd get bigger, and then I'd sell that pin and I'd get another one for a good deal, and I would just kind of rack my way up. So for me, I do not want 25 cents back from my $8. It would be counterproductive. But that's just me.
Well, you're more into the trading, the wheeling, and the dealing than I am. What about you, Kelly? You're a collect. Like for me, they're little pieces of art. You're more on where I'm at, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Taylor's like Wall Street, and I'm like, corner store. She's wheeling and dealing. She's literally, how there was like toothbrush to house or something, like that was like trading up or.
Yeah.
That's Taylor. She turns the toothbrush into a house.
I've told you before, I'll say it again. I teach the whole thing, but there's a junior high class. It's a small little class, and we're doing that right now. And we're kind of taking a break because the world's crazy right now. But yeah, that's the paperclip millionaire kind of thing. We should do a YouTube challenge with that. I think I should do that. So M.I. Lynn, says Sean. I'm guessing no. Hello, Sean. What's going on? How are you? Are you like Palm Shop Kelly's out of person on TV or something?
You know, I trade in the parks, you know, but you know, and I always I either try to trade the cast members for something I really collect, or you know, a trade up a little bit. Like if I see something, you know, so I do it a little bitty, you know, corner store style, where Taylor's like crazy awesome at it. But I do try. There was someone in chat that said they like to trade fakes for reals. I don't trade fakes, but I do try and trade up. So you know, sometimes if you hang out, you know, I definitely only get off cast members what I know are real.
Sure.
Or I accidentally get a fake and Taylor tells me.
I say it. Sure, I understand.
Don't trade that. It's fake. Don't trade that one. It's LE.
Finding Dizzy has a great question. So for either one of you, has anyone tried to fix a broken pin? I have 2 pins.
Yes.
Where the post broke off. I have one right now where the post broke off.
Okay, if the post broke off, just if it's bent, take jewelry pliers, not the ones with the cutters on it.
Nice.
Yeah, I've got a little drawer right here. And just bend it back into shape and then super glue it back on and kind of just hold it there for a while. And if you have a broken pin, you got a bent back, just very carefully pull it back up and you're fine, whatever. Yeah. Wobbly pin posts, again, just take a needle.
Yeah, I have at least 1 or 2 of those, yeah. I got to be honest with you, when I see that tool, it makes me want to brush my teeth because I'm afraid of the dentist. And that's
now, if someone sends you a pin and they bubble wrapped it, but it's bent anyway, they're not responsible for it. If you break that pin post when fixing it, that is not my problem. I've had that a couple of times. I actually have one bad review, and she broke off all of the pin backs because UPS didn't take care of it and then wanted me to refund her for everything. That's not my problem that you're not good at fixing it.
This is easiest life advice ever. It fits for here. Ready, set, say no. The world thinks that everyone's supposed to jump. You know, I mean, you didn't do it on purpose.
Oh, yeah, I did. They wrote me a scathing review.
Well, I mean, you didn't break off the back. She broke off the backs trying to unbend them. So that gave you the benefit.
Nobody looks at a review and decides if they're going to buy from somebody. They only look at the reviews if they want and draw them on. They're not buyers anyway. But that's a whole other thing. Let's see. Do you remember the Champion Series pins? I do not. Do either of you ladies know the Champion Series pins?
No, I don't know. I guess what she's talking about.
It makes me think. Remember the ones where they had like teams that they were like, like March Madness, but it was like one of the those were pretty cool.
Oh, those ones were pretty cool. I thought you were talking about the actual soccer teams and stuff.
No. Remember and they had really cool names like after all the attractions. It was
are you talking about
I've got the Splash Mountain one, but I don't know if I have any.
They came in our bags of 5. Is that the ones you're talking about? Like
yes, they did.
Yeah, I like it.
I have the Mine Train and the Splash Mountain one.
Mar wants to know, do the pins appreciate in value after so many years?
It depends on which kind. Now, I highly, it depends on which kind, how popular they are. I highly suggest investing in princess anniversary pins. That's my best suggestion. And any like Little Mermaid pin, just keep it. Now they do go up in value. Now, if you're talking about like just a random Mickey Mouse pin, probably not. And yeah, if you're looking for a specific pin, just message me. I'm generally pretty good about, hey, will this increase in value or will this decrease in value? So far, I haven't been wrong, so that's pretty good. But like, it just depends on the pin.
There's the stock market and there's Taylor market. I like it. Arvina Disney says, I love the Taylor.
How sought after it is.
I think a lot of people say they like Mickey Mouse, and I think everyone likes Mickey Mouse, right?
Mm-hmm.
But
Nobody collects them.
Not a lot of people collect Mickey Mouse.
Well, not
So-
Mickey Mouse pins, maybe like.
And what I'm talking about pins, yeah. So not in the pin collecting, not a lot of people specifically go after everything Mickey Mouse, and probably there's so much Mickey Mouse pins made that,
Mm-hmm.
right? So unless it's like a specific anniversary or something.
Or like
It's
those
probably-
WDI ones, they just don't have value.
Yeah.
Well, but those ones that come out at D23 from WDI, they often are very valuable. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But a lot of them, they do depreciate as time goes by. So right when they come out, they're super hot and they go up really crazy. And most of the times they kind of just go down. Same with the PTDs. If you just wait like a couple months, other than with the Nick Wilde one, they're ridiculously cheap. You can go from it being $75 to $15 if you just wait a couple months.
There's a great question in here. Griswold asks, is there a Beckett for Disney pins? What they mean is there a price guide? Is there an updated price guide? Where do you go for that? I would say it's eBay sold listings, but what would you say?
Okay, yeah, eBay sold listings, and it has to be the sold listings. I hate when people look it up and they see a listing for $400 and they're like, yeah, well, this what's actually $3 is $400. It's like, it doesn't work that way.
Put it on there for
You can
$400.
list a pin for however much you want, but nobody's gonna buy it. You kind of just go off of the last three. Now, if it is an auction, yes, sold. You have to look at the filter to sold. I'll probably do a thing on my channel on how to do that if you don't know. But if there is an auction and the other ones are like $100 and this one happened to sold for like $30, it still is at that 100. It's just some of those auctions, you don't always see them and they do sell out before people realize, or they give up thinking that they're not going to get it. So that is a little tricky, but yeah, generally just eBay last sold listings.
Yeah. And Leslie, very cool. The Disney Pins blog, I think I called it Disney Food Blog earlier. I don't know, or I thought it, whether I said it right or not, I don't know. But they put out a great email. You should follow them. It's a great Instagram. It's a great blog. If you like Disney Pins, just check it out.
Instagram, great. I said the Instagram is great because you just get the picture and the price is listed, and I don't have to read a whole blog about it.
Right. But I like these. Do you guys collect Monster Inc. and Monsters University?
No, but they're cute. I think the t-shirt one's kind of cute, and Mike is kind of cool.
And then these are so remember last week
those are adorable.
Yeah, they're kind of fun. Oh, what happened? That was weird.
Taylor, there's a question in chat.
What is it?
From
what's yeah. WDI is a Walt Disney Imagineer. I'll pick one off right here. They come on a backer card like this. This is one of the clusters. And these ones are pretty sought after, especially if you've got a princess. This one, it kind of just depends. It fluctuates. I actually gave this to my sister. 1 second. And they've got a Mickey Sorcerer hat on the back of it. And but they are sold to cast members only. It's Walt Disney Imagineering. And they are generally kind of expensive. And if you want one, wait a while till after they come out. Because when they first come out, they will be hecka expensive. But yeah, they're really cute. And they're generally only like $250, $300. They don't really go more than that. Sometimes they can be lower. But yeah, you have to be a cast member to get these. And at the moment, you have to be going to Mickey's of Glendale to get them. They don't have them to Walt Disney World cast members right now. And DSSA or PTDs are pin trading delights pins, and they have a little ice cream cone. They're a free pin with the purchase of some ice cream sundae or something like that. And these are crazy. You have to go at like 3 o'clock in the morning. They have started putting people behind a fence. When I first started collecting, there was an issue of like fighting off homeless people, which was slightly humorous. but not my problem. Now with the PTVs, you are, when you're buying them first, when they come out, you are paying for that person's time. And again, like I said earlier, if you just wait a couple months, it'll go down and their time will not be factored into the price.
You found that a couple times where there's a pin you really, really wanted, but you were like, hey, it's going crazy in price.
Yeah.
In a couple months and it'll be back to reasonable. So even though like right when it comes out, I know there's I think you got
everybody's clamoring for it.
Yeah, the 50th Pirates pin, I think you got me
a
few months after the anniversary of Pirates of the Caribbean. But right then it was going up. I mean, it was like $100 people were wanting for those pins. And then Taylor got it for me a couple months later.
Yeah, and I think I got it for $15 or $30. And I ended up finding another one for my dad for like $15. That's cool. And so they both have them.
That's very cool. Don asked a good question. Is there any place where you could see every pin they ever made? I've gone to PinPix. I think you told me about it. Yeah, you want to tell people about PinPix?
PinPix is a website where you can see all of the Disney pins that were ever made, and it shows you how many people on the site say they have it and how many people want it. And some people do determine value based off of that. I honestly chuck it in the garbage because no. eBay, that's where it's at. But yeah, you can see, so you can search like Minnie Mouse and it'll show you every Minnie Mouse pin that's ever been made, or Elsa or whatever.
Yeah, it's a very searchable database. I remember loving that.
Yeah.
It's really a rabbit hole. You could
it'll tell you if it's been faked, or it'll tell you the original value of, or original price of the pin. Sure. It's really cool, and where it came from.
So again, that's pinpix.com. It's kind of like a forum. It's like old school AOL forum, but it's pretty cool. I'm not saying that to make it sound like it's old or something. It's pretty cool.
And
I don't go on there too. Who has time, but yeah, that's
if you can trade though.
It seems to be a very trader friendly site. I mean, that's the main reason people are on there, to kind of catalog.
I would beware.
Really, tell me more.
There are a lot of scammers on there, and they'll have a bunch of different names. And so, like, I traded once or twice on PinPix, but what I did is I asked them for their Facebook, and they just messaged me on Messenger, and then I was able to know their actual name and go to
that's smart.
The Pin Scammer Alerts page on Facebook and look them up and be like, okay, they're legit. They're not going to scam me.
That goes for everyone too, not just Disney pins. If you can see their face, if you can verify that's their face, I mean, dating apps.
Not just their face, but look at Pin Scammer Alerts. It's a Facebook group, and you can just search the name. They'll tell you, hey, there's a couple very known scammers, and they'll tell you, hey, they updated their name. They did this. They've got this new Instagram. Or they'll just tell you, hey, this person took 5 weeks to ship my pin, and it came broken and not in bubble wrap. Don't trade them.
Wow. That's good. I've said on the show before, I've done some baseball card buying and selling and trading on some Facebook pages. I don't do that anymore so much, but anybody who's done it enough gets scammed now and then. You just gotta. I've only done a few large dollar ones, and you just gotta be.
It's not that great. If you have a question or like, hey, is this pin fake, or should I trust this person? Just message me. I don't mind. I have probably 15 people that message me regularly, like, hey, is this an authentic pin? And honestly, I don't mind searching up the value or whatever for them. But I personally trade within the Disney Kitty pin group. That's where I trust. The administrators I know and I'm friends with, and they're very good about making sure that everything's safe and people are doing stuff. And they'll try to intervene if someone, has taken a little bit to ship or whatever. And they weed people out, and I don't know. I don't trust Disney Pin's blog. He doesn't administrate it as much, and there really aren't a lot of rules. And yeah, still you have to be a little wary of fakes. Every once in a while, someone doesn't really know that they have a fake, and they stick it up on there. But lots of times, the administrators are really good. The Disney Kitty Facebook group.
Tim has a question for you, Taylor. I have a collector's book, he says, from a few years back. Does anyone produce such a book guide anymore?
They like for Disney pins. They do have. I know they had the one with the Mickey, and it kind of just depends. I know they've got one right now that's like blue. Yeah, they do have them. I have one from the 50th anniversary, but I guess it's more of like a case type thing. But yeah, they do sell the books a little, kind of often.
That's very, very cool.
And
Detroit
they
just
have off-brand ones too, like the pin folios and whatnot. I just think they're a little expensive for me. I don't really want to spend $25 to hold 20 pins.
I've seen your. Man, like, it was huge. It like weighed more than a couple of cars I've owned. I think that thing was massive. I remember at one point I'm like, "Hey, you want me to hold that for you?" Like, yeah. I'm like, "Oh, okay." Gotta work
It was
hard.
heavy.
It was awesome. Detroit Disney Duo. We just talked about that, but Taylor, real quick again, easy way to check out for fake pins. I know we just said it, but Detroit just got here.
Yeah, just
love for you to say
take a pin that you know is authentic, that you bought at the store, not that you got from a cast member, but that you actually bought yourself, and feel the front of it, and then take the fake and feel it. And if they don't feel exactly the same, in my opinion, that should be a little sus. Then flip it over, and if it's got a back that looks a little wonky, or the hidden Mickeys are not, smooth, and if there's any bumps on the side, there should be no misspellings. The lettering for the Disney pin trading should be perfect. It shouldn't be all like wonky. Just those kinds of things. Just make sure all the lettering's up there. No, yeah, but scrap the testing whether or not it's magnetic. That is a waste of your time.
Yeah, I've seen some crazy stuff out there too. So a lot of new people popping in. Some people are in and out, and I love that. Welcome in if you're brand new to this Disney Pins Live. It's every Friday night. It's a lot of fun. It's usually 11 o'clock Eastern, 10 o'clock. Not usually. It's always 11 o'clock Eastern, 10 o'clock Central Time. Other times, other places. We always give away a Disney pin. We always talk Disney pins. We generally talk about the Disney pins that have come out. When the parks are open, we talk about, did you get out to the parks? What'd you buy? And generally, they go out there. You guys pretty much are out there once a week buying stuff in season. I'm thinking like a baseball season. Are you having withdrawals? I'm not even buying them weekly. I just get to see what you buy, and I'm having withdrawals knowing what you're getting. So I'm guessing you are. Hey, Kadani, Sean.
It is kind of exciting because pins generally come out every Thursday.
Yeah.
So new pins usually are there on Thursdays. So it is kind of exciting, anticipating that Thursday, going to shop. Taylor usually has, if she's here, we're going together, or if she's in Arizona, she has a list for me. So it is kind of, exciting to go and see the new pins and get the new pins. And so it is kind of strange not to. I have been perusing Shop Disney, and I did
today. I did in preparation for the show, and also I just miss it. And I kind of inside baseball stuff. But when we started the show, hey, I'll send you some money. You'll buy some pins. I was at the point for me and for the show, right? And I was at the point where I needed to buy them, and then the world stopped, and now no one's selling pins. I don't know what to do. So it's a little. I always look forward to this, but I was looking forward to it a little more because I don't know. I miss them. I haven't added a pin to my collection since these guys, which I opened on stream like a month ago, maybe. It was a while ago.
Yeah,
it does seem like a really long time, doesn't it?
It does.
So I did notice on Shop Disney they've added some more pins. So I think they are thinking, well, people can't shop in the stores or at the parks, so I think they are putting more online.
I mean, every business right now, if they can move their shoppers online, and people are moving there. But I got to be honest with you, like I've said this before, I know the Disney store managers and staff at really at 3, but 2 pretty well Disney stores that are in my general area. 2 things. 1, I miss those people, and 2, they see me coming, man, and they kind of agree with me, if I can be so bold. They wish that the Disney stores that are in the malls and such had more Disney pins, and they kind of tried. They put them in like the tube, and they were single pins, and they were nothing I really wanted, and I thought they were high priced. Why don't they just sell like they do at the parks and the resorts, pins like this. I mean, they're real. We know they're real. They're not in the stupid thing. And I can collect the sets. I don't understand. I'm a little off topic, but
yeah,
somebody
they
tell me
were
why they don't
testing
do
them
that.
out, but the problem was they were giving ugly pins to the stores, and yeah, they were too much money.
They were
And
too
I'm
expensive and ugly.
sorry,
I totally agree.
I agree. They were too much money and weren't that cute, right?
Mm-mm. No,
Well,
not at all.
When they first came out, remember they would like we got the little Mickey hands that made the heart, and it was
Mhm.
like for charity or something, and they were like $5. And then
Oh my gosh.
the last ones were so expensive. I think
They
they were
were.
like 20. It was
I
ridiculous.
think I bought one or two, and I had buyer's remorse each time because they just weren't. I just wanted to buy the pin, right? And I frankly wanted the Disney store to have Disney pins. But anyway, Maria, my voice changes when I'm excited.
Those ones unfortunately depreciated in value the second you bought them.
Sure.
Like you could have literally bought them online cheaper just because nobody wants them.
That's annoying, right? When you buy something at full price, like my shag ears. I love those shag ears. I paid. I mean, I got my DVC discount, whatever, 20%, but I paid full price minus that. And then my buddy Lynn, who's in chat, at least was in chat, sends me a, hey, you want me to pick these up? They're like 99 cents. I'm like, 99 cents? Okay, I'm exaggerating a little bit, but yeah, it's a little rough. It's a little rough.
Honestly, open editions are the same way. You buy them for $12 and they're actually worth $6.
Yeah, I try not to even look at that stuff. Lynn's still here.
I mean, unless it's something you just love and have to have. But they're not a good idea to buy something you don't love thinking, oh, I'll trade it. Because
yeah.
But you know, some of those open editions, if it's my character or my attraction,
it's something I like, I'm gonna buy it.
Then it's cool.
It's
or like if you get off a ride, like I like to when I get off the ride buy the pin, and it's like sentimental, but yeah.
Sure. Yeah.
People have a whole board of open editions and think they've got, you know, tons of money, and it's like $50 for the whole thing, maybe.
Spaceship Earth wants to know when we're giving away our pin in the next 10 minutes or so is the answer. Dawn says, how many pins do each of you have? Or do you each have? Yeah. Do you put them on a board or in a book? I'll start. I've got multiple boards. I showed my daughter's board earlier. I'll show it real fast again. It's pretty fun. I have three or four. I have 3 in this room. I do put some up. This room's not done. I'd like to get some more pin boards up. I also have, actually my laptop is on it right now. It's really a jewelry box, but my wife decoupaged it. I think that's the right word, with maps. And it's got Disneyland and Walt Disney World and everywhere we lived. It's pretty cool. I'll show it on stream sometime, but right now the laptop's sitting on it. I don't know how many, a lot, but I bought a lot in bulk before I knew about the whole fake thing. So I'm almost embarrassed to say how many I have because I don't know how many are not even real. What about you guys? How many do you guys have?
I have no idea. I would say thousands, but I honestly have no idea. And then like my collection varies between like what it is and double what it is. Because I'm always like, you know what? Actually, I think I'll collect Cinderella. And then I'm like, no, screw Cinderella. We're done with that. Get rid of her. And
I don't know the number of pins you have. I know the poundage. It's thousands of pounds.
Yeah, I think, Jeff, you had to carry her
like, I'm trying to be a gentleman
for a while.
Those were my traders. Thank you.
They were your bricks.
The pin bag literally weighs more than Taylor.
I bet it does. I don't even think that's an exaggeration. I
would rather carry Taylor around the park than her trading pin bag.
I'll have to do a video on like my actual for sure keepers. I've got how many boards? I think I have 5 boards right now. And my biggest, go to Home Goods or Marshalls or TJ Maxx and go to the home office area and get one of their boards rather than like the cork boards. Because think about it, you've got a lot of money on this board, and you've got it on an office cork board. Are you kidding me? It's hideous.
So
these boards are $20,
and
they're beautiful and they look great in the house.
Not
and they really
speaking directly to you, Jeff. I'm just
no. I'm talking to the Emily.
My wife we got a couple cheap ones at Walmart, and she cut them up, and there's one that's a Mickey head. It's not big, but it's right there. It's kind of fun.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, she's awesome with that stuff.
the office corkboard. It's like you've got so
They're
much
really
money
good.
on this, and make it like a centerpiece in your room. Make it beautiful, like artwork.
They do look cool.
That
I
and they're
think
20
they're
bucks,
art.
and they're beautiful.
Like
Yeah,
I
because
think
I
mine
just
has
looked-
like a frame around it. Like it's,
Yeah,
it's
mine all do
really
too.
pretty.
This one
And then
right here
I
has a
also
mirror.
found one that's like a desktop frame, but it's
Got
got
a mirror.
Oh wow, Taylor.
yeah. So you should show us that one, Taylor. The
Yeah,
pins
this
on that
one is actually Kennedy's. Now
Oh,
I'm going to take full credit for this whole board because I gave her every single one of them. But yeah, this one's really pretty. I mean, the lighting's terrible, but it's got a mirror frame, and she's got a Stitch, Anna, Mulan, Little Mermaid, and then Bambi and Black Cauldron pin collection. Lots of WDIs
Black
and stuff.
Cauldron's totally appreciated movie.
Black Cauldron.
Mm-hmm.
Arby and the Disney mentioned. I just went to Shop Disney. The Disney poster mystery pins. I don't know about those. I'm gonna check. I love Disney posters, so that might be my jam. Have you ever found some authentic pins at some of those off-property tourist stores? That would be for you guys because I'm in Texas.
I honestly don't go to them. They look extremely sketchy, and yeah, so I've never gone to one. I know you can buy authentic pins and sometimes like the off-property hotel lobbies, and so those are good most of the time, but I've never actually tried any of those like off-site gift shops.
What do you think? Should we give away some pins?
Yes.
Yeah.
So-
Now,
Are
Winnie
you
the Pooh went on the floor. I have no idea where he went. But again, yeah, we have
So
these
are you
ones.
giving away all these pins to one person, or are they individual giveaways?
Yeah.
Okay, so one winner, yes?
Oh, do you want to do 4?
No, I want to do whatever you want. I would send them all to one person because that's less shipping. But that's
Yes, let's do that. Genius. And Winnie the Pooh is somewhere. He's on the floor.
Lynn says
I'll
she
let-
freeze-dried herself. I think somebody stole her Diet Mountain Dew. I'm not quite sure what they're talking about, but I'm pretty sure there's a mic. I think they're breaking into her fridge, getting the Mountain Dew stash. I'm not really sure.
Oh, she was talking about that with
Blue
last
Nose.
night.
I'm sorry, I don't know what you said, but Blue Nose, thank you. Wow. Super sticker from Blue Nose. I love you, buddy. Thank you. Hope you're doing well. Amazing. Amy, hello. Welcome in. Thank you so much. That's unbelievable. Crazy. Thank you. And I will use that to buy some pins. If I'm going to have to go, well, you know what? Maybe I'll get some Disney poster things. Because Jackie, I'll check that out tonight. But Blue Nose, thank you. And we'll put that in some Disney pins to give away. Love it. Appreciate the super chat, buddy. Taylor, will you show those pins again for anybody who just showed up?
Yes.
We've
We've got a Winnie the Pooh too, but he is on the floor, and I'm not crawling under this desk right now.
Which one?
So we've
I talked to everybody. Which one fell down?
Winnie the Pooh.
Winnie the Pooh.
So we've got this one.
That was a teacup, right?
Yes, we've got a little like weird version of Goofy. He's kind of cute though. I just gave the Donald one that matches it to Perfectly Cat. And then this little Disneyland one. This one doesn't even have a date on it, and it's got the waffle back.
Blues, I'm just seeing a sticker now because I didn't have it up. I like it. It's like me when I go
like
Disney
that
down.
one, Taylor.
That's cool. You did that last time, I think.
How did I not get that one?
Seriously, Blue Nose, right at you, buddy. So that's awesome. So is that 4? Was that 4? I wasn't counting.
Yes, 4.
So you get 4. So Taylor, why don't we go with you? We're going to do a trivia question. Now, here's how this is going to work. She's going to give me some kind of subject. Hopefully, it's a Disney subject. I don't know. We didn't talk about it in advance. She'll give me a subject. I'll ask a question. The first person to get the answer right in chat wins. Now, it's the first person that I see because it's got to be some way. Doesn't mean it'll be the first one that shows up in your stream. Your things that you type show up faster than other people's. It's just real life. So please don't think of picking. I don't have favorites. I don't care who wins. So if your answer doesn't get picked and on your list it's a little sooner, don't freak out or freak out. But it's just the way it is. Okay, so Ms. Taylor, you want to give me a subject? Please tell me.
Sure. Disney rides.
Disney what?
rides.
Disney rides. I like it. I've got a chance at this one. Disney rides. Let's go with. Ready, set, chat. Everybody, let me know in chat. Are you ready? Show. Yeah, what should we have them type in the chat to see if they're ready? Put the number 1. Just put the number 1 in chat. Make sure everybody's hearing me. They know we're about to do a giveaway. Type the number 1. If I know you're ready, we will do a Disney rides based question, and the first person who gets it right will win 4 pins. There we go. A couple ones there. Kadani, here's me. Tim, here's me. Detroit, here's me. A couple. Okay, good. Bunch. All right, here we go. Ready, set. Disney rides is the subject. 1. Uno. I like it. Ooh, Uno has good pizza. What very popular ride is themed after a movie that none of us have seen? Probably Song of the South. What ride is themed after Song of the South? It's a very popular ride. Everybody loves it. First person that I see in chat that's not me or Taylor or Kelly will win 4 pins from Miss Taylor. Splash Mountain
Dang,
Griswold
I can't
family.
win my own.
What, Taylor? I don't know what you said.
I said, dang, I can't win my own.
Can't win your own. No. Oh, now I get all the Splash Mountains are popping in. Griswold popped in, and then bam, everybody popped in. Shelly got it right. Leslie got it right. Kadani got it right. Lori got it right. Tim got it right. But Griswold family, quite a bit. Oh, Akron got it right. Lynn got it right. But Griswold was the first on my screen. Griswold family vacay. Email me, dolewhipdad@gmail.com. Or do you want them to go directly to you, or do you want them to send them to me? Doesn't matter to me.
It doesn't matter.
So you can go to Taylor's Instagram. Where do you want them to go? You tell them where you want them to go.
Yeah, probably my Instagram if you've got one. Yeah, Instagram at TaylorMadeDisney.
And if that doesn't work for you, email me, dolewhipdad@gmail.com.
Yeah, or email him.
Yeah, I'll get it to her. Either way, Griswold family vacay. Here, let me take a picture of it while I got you up there. Hold on. I was right. Sometimes I forget. Oh, I don't have to worry about this one. Griswold family vacation. I'm not mailing it out. Griswold family vacation. You get a hold of one of us, and we will send that out to you. Taylor, thanks for sponsoring that. So again, they want to make a Winnie the Pooh. They want a Disneyland. They want a Goofy. What am I forgetting?
And a teacup.
Teacup, yes, and the Disney keeps. That's cool. That's a nice little haul there. So whether you love them or you want to trade them, you just added to your collection or you started your collection. Either way, I love that we had so many answers. I think everybody got it right after a while. Ah, there we go.
I have several from like Hong Kong, Paris. I actually have pins from all of the different parks, but
I think I do. I have the couple from the Asian ones. I don't think I have any from. Oh, I do. I have a Disney pin trading nights from Paris.
Oh yeah. Those are nice. They're generally pretty stable on value.
Actually, our logo is above your mother's head. Is based on those. Yeah. I like Hatbox Ghost and Shanghai. I think I got a Shanghai one. I'm pretty sure I have a Shanghai one. I don't know why my voice got so high right there. I think I have a Shanghai one. So that was fun. So Disney pins, if you're new to it, they come out once a month. They drop these are going to come out this month. There's usually 20 or 30 on the list. They often come out on Thursdays. They also do the ice cream ones that Taylor was talking about. On this show, if you're new, we try to talk about the pins that are coming out, the pins that we like, the pins that we don't like that are coming out. We talk each other into buying some generally. They talk about the ones they bought because they're local, or at least one of them is local. 2 of them are local sometimes. One of them is local all the time. I'm never local. And then we just talk about stuff we like, and sometimes we make trades. And again, we always give away pins. Sometimes it's a trivia question. Sometimes we send people to a video to post. I meant to do that. But
trying to give out fake pins.
Yes, exactly. How much do you get? Spaceship Earth asks, how much money do you get from a $1 super chat? Oh, Google, YouTube takes 30%. So I'd get 70 cents on a $1. That's a good question. Yeah. Is that right? Yeah, I don't want to lie. Yeah. So yeah. That doesn't bug me at all, by the way. I mean, I get $0 if they don't allow us to have super chat. So I'm down. They can make some money. And super chats never needed, never expected. You can watch for free, but man, it Blue Nose, you blew me away there. So thanks, buddy. Love you to death. So yeah, so what are you guys doing? How are you guys itching and I'm talking to chat and I'm talking to you two lovely ladies. How are you itching the Disney pin scratch? Because I think that Jackie's got me going on the I mean, I'm gonna it's Saturday and I don't have to do anything. I'll probably be on there tomorrow, and if there's really Disney movie pins, I might dive in. Hey, Bill, what's going on?
Yeah, I'm just reorganizing mine right now, and I've been doing a little bit of trading, but honestly, mostly I'm selling off my pins, the ones that I'm not keeping. I am trying to get a chin lift. So I am, selling mine on eBay and my Instagram and whatnot, and it's been doing pretty good.
Which ones are you selling?
All of my traders.
Huh?
Where does one go? Where does what? You can't buy your own.
I'll be I just deleted them all because I've got to refresh on what I've got. But I will be posting them on my Instagram, which is Taylor Made Disney, and it'll have the same picture as my Instagram, and it has a bunch of pictures of me. But yeah, I'm gonna be posting probably tomorrow all of those, and then I'm gonna link my eBay in the description.
So it's a what'd you call it?
A chin lift.
That's what I thought. I was going to say that and it felt wrong. So somebody needs to hashtag chin lift sale. Yes. That's awesome. I love that.
Because I look great from this angle, but this angle is not it.
I don't know that anyone looks good from that angle.
Yeah, well, I look especially terrible, so I want to get this removed.
You know what my best angle and my worst angle are? I don't care angle. That.
I'm a girl and I'm trying to catch myself a man. So if it'll cost me $1,300, then it's $1,300.
$1,300. Here, next time we're together, you give me a quarter. I'll do this for you. No problem. Done. I'm glad. You know what? I'm done. I'm not gonna say anything. All the funny things popping in my head, I'm just gonna leave them there. Just gonna leave them there. That's the way it's gonna go. I love this show. So again, seriously though, you guys didn't tell me. So you're scratching your itch because you're selling some, you're organizing some. What about you, Kelly? What are you doing, if anything, in this time of pinless? We're in a pinless time.
You know, I've mostly been trolling Shop Disney because they've been having great sales. So I've been putting stuff in my cart and just, getting my shopping fix a little bit. There's some great sales going on out there.
I mean, I'm going to check them out tomorrow.
I just can't wait for another, when the park's open and it's a Thursday and Taylor's like, hey, I need this pin and to go in. And the shop that we went into, that's my favorite go-to at Magic Kingdom, that shop just to the right. And it's kind of hidden back there, but they have all the new LE pins and everything.
Okay, cool. I'd never been in there. That was my first time I was in there. I wasn't kidding. I'm annoyed at myself. I went a little long. I could have sent you some money and got some pins, and then I just didn't. I don't know. I just forgot or whatever. I don't even remember the details of it. And then another week went by. I'm like, no big deal. I've got pins. I'll send her some money. We'll do the thing. And then it happened.
The park shut down.
You never know, right? You never know. So I don't know when it's going to open, but yeah, I think Shop Disney is the way to go there. My Disney World Picks wants somebody to screenshot that. David says, we just bought a bunch for giveaways. Nice. On part of your world adventures. That's me and the wife's new page. Oh, really? Cool. Very cool. So check that out. David, feel free to send me a link. I'm at dolewhipdad@gmail.com. I should say that. I'm working. There you go. I'm going to promote this. I'm trying to get 100 people on my newsletter list. I don't know what I'm at, like 80. I don't know. I'm in the 80s somewhere. And so when I get 100, I'm going to start posting. I'm not going to post every time. Maybe I'll post once a week and tell people what my live streams are or whatever. But if you want to be on that newsletter list, dolewhipdad@gmail.com, and I'll add you. David, we talked about that. We gave away a pin. Was it last week? I think it was last week from Box. Or maybe it was a week before from Box Lunch. I really like those pins. The mall's closed right now, so I haven't been in there since we last spoke. But they've really they've won me over. Let's put it that way.
I think for collectors, they're great. Because they offer really fun pins, unusual characters that you can really just dig. But I don't think as far as trading or like upping value. Am I correct? But as far as just a collector, a unusual pin, unusual character, they're
They
fantastic.
didn't seem to have like extra sidekicks and just less obvious stuff. I think that's one of the things I liked about it. And they pop too. They were great looking.
I mean, not just pins. They have like collectibles and T-shirts that are just like, you know, really, really unusual. And
I bought 3 T-shirts for my wife for Christmas from there because they had some really cool stuff. They had some Robin Hood stuff. They had some Hercules stuff.
Yes, so I see how you dig it. But Taylor, how do you feel about those pins, the box lunch picks? I mean, they're cool, right? I mean, but as far as
if you're collecting them, yeah, you can trade them with people online. You can't do it. Okay. And everybody's going to be like, yes, you can't. No, you can't. They're not a Disney trading pin. You can technically, if the pin trader doesn't care, trade it. But technically, they're not allowed. And a lot of, especially the older people, will be like, that's not a trading pin. So, and yeah, they're not trading pins. But if you like them,
what you
you're
mean by
going to
that,
collect them.
For the new people, what she means there is they're not tradable in the parks with cast members.
Yes.
You can trade them to Aunt Gertrude.
To be tradable in the parks, it has to have the little square with the little like stamp, and it has to say pin trading Disney Parks on the back of it. Yeah. And
now,
so it has to have that pin trading stamp.
My buddy Blue Nose has a great question that I need Taylor and I need Kelly's brain on. Disney has, so they have sports pins. I have a New York Mets pin. I have a Dodgers pin. They have different genres of pins. Do they have aviation pins? Do they have any cool planes? Do they have any? I think they have some military stuff. Am I right? I think they do. Do they have any aviation flight stuff?
As far as military, most of them that I've seen are generally all fantasy. I have seen a couple firefighter and police officer, but I have not seen an authentic military one, which that is something that I would buy if they did. My dad was in the Air Force. I have a friend in the Air Force. Yeah. So, cool. But as far as like the military, no, they don't. There are a few fantasy pins, but yeah.
Well, Blue Nose is in aviation, jet fighters and stuff like that. And I would be
planes. They just.
I feel like there's a biplane. I mean, I'm just thinking.
Yeah, I feel like there's
there might be a few
pin or something.
There's a set. I'm collecting the the Museum of Antiquity set. It was, I don't know, I think the 90s. Not really sure. I think there's one that is in that set that's like a biplane. It's like a Wright Brothers kind of thing. I'm going to look for that, Blue Nose. I don't own it. I think I've seen it. Tim, good night. Thanks for being here. I appreciate it.
But you probably won't find many. There might be a few. I would check out pin picks. And then back to box lunch, they depreciate in value immediately. So they're not really worth anything, but if you like them for the thing, they're kind of cool.
Yeah, like a T-shirt. I mean, you get 10 washes and then you're done. Detroit Duo says I have one that has flight wings. I'm pretty sure I see one.
It would be few and far between.
Yeah. Oh, there are Soren pins. That's true.
Oh, Soren. Yeah, definitely.
I have an entire playlist of 3 videos on the Wright brothers. The Wright brothers are freaking awesome. I love the Wright brothers. Wow, it's 11. So we have 2 minutes on the hour. So I guess I'll shut up. I'll wrap this up. So let's promote what you got going on, ladies. We did in the beginning. Feel free to say it again or change it up. Anybody who's in chat now, please listen to the ladies what they got coming up on their channels. I'll shut up for a minute, maybe.
I'll be doing hopefully a pin collection video, and then also what I got from Disney World, because now I can talk, so that's good. But and then I'll probably do one on like what I bought online, because
you're planning to, or you already did?
I already did buy a lot online.
Yeah, I think she's gonna make a video, and then Taylor hosts Spilling the Disney Tea in 2 weeks on my channel, and she's going to show her pin collection in detail. So definitely watch that.
Tell them when that is. It's right before this show, right?
Yes. It's at 8 p.m. Eastern time.
But it's not always on the same channel. So you said earlier that where they can go to find it. Because I got to be honest with you, I couldn't find it last week. Tonight I was watching Onward downstairs. I got to be honest with the family. But last week I couldn't find it. So where do they go? I think you said go to an Instagram page.
Yes, and Instagram.
Yeah.
And then I always post on my YouTube channel community thing. I always post
Oh,
whose
okay.
channel it's going to be on.
I
But I
felt
think
bad
the week
last
you
week.
couldn't find it, the person hosting didn't really let us know until last minute.
It is what it is.
But
Incognito mouse in the house. What's going on? That's a fun name to say.
I'm always the first week of the month. So
Okay, there you go. So every Saturday, though, on somebody's channel in your community, and you can find that on your channel on Instagram. It's called Spilling the Tea. I used to call it Sipping the Tea. They yelled at me. Whatever. It's fun. I've been on there before. They're pretty crazy and crazy in a good way. And Taylor's going to be selling some pins. Promote that again on your Instagram.
Yes, I cannot find how to share it, but it is. I'll put the thing in the bottom, but I'll also put it on my Instagram.
There you go. Stacy's dropping the links. Perfect. Stacy, you rock. I really appreciate it. So check that out. Buy some pin. Taylor, I like it. It's like a.
I didn't pick this. It was auto-generated, but I would go to my Instagram because I can give you cheaper than what's on eBay because I don't have to pay them 10%.
So you said you didn't want to be called Tangled, which I've never called you, but I'm going to call you Taylor now because that just sounds cool. Oh, it is Friday. I said Saturday, didn't I? I'm glad Mars listening to me.
Yes, it is.
Whatever this is. And so now I've got a Thursday night show with my buddy Bill. We're talking baseball. And this is my Friday show. Saturday morning, Beauty and the Beast. That's with my wife, 9 a.m. my time, that's Central Time. So 10 a.m. Eastern Time, 9 a.m. my time, other times, other places. Me and my wife, Beauty and the Beast, which we're also doing weekdays now because nobody's letting me go to work. So what else am I going to do? And then this show, I already said the show. Then Sunday, I've got two shows. DizTube. Last week, I had Corey from Corey Meets World. It was a great time. This week, I've got Anthony from Forever Freaky Funko. So do you guys collect Funko Pops? I know you do.
I a very little, but her sister Kennedy collects quite a bit.
Well,
yes.
She's gonna like tomorrow or Sunday night show. As you both know, because you both got me some.
That's so true.
I love Funko Pops, and I'm looking at my Funko Pops, and I'm thinking I should set them up behind me for Sunday. But that'll be a lot of fun. And then we have Creator Talk. Couple people have asked me. Leslie loves your ears, Kelly. I do too. A couple people asked me and Lynn if we would talk about some ways to lose your YouTube channel. And so we're going to do that. We're going to talk about that.
Have me on your live stream.
It's yeah. Well, just show up if you're interested, and we're going to talk about some other things. I actually got asked to be on an Epidemic Sound panel. We'll talk about that. Got the invite tonight. I'm excited about that. So anyway, that's plenty. It's Friday night. Enjoy your weekend, everybody. What else you got to tell me before we say goodnight, ladies?
Oh, I found the eBay link, so I did share that.
Please,
but that's only got a little bit of it, so. And I'm going to be going through and reducing everything and whatnot. So
did you drop it in the, I'm confused. Do you want to?
Yes. I'll put it in the comments too, so it's easier to find. So you don't have to go to the end of the
video. So you did, or you will?
Yes, I did. I put it in the chat.
I must have missed it. Okay. Whatever. Check that out, guys. So if you want Dizzy Pins, go right there. If you want live streams, go right there. If you want, or go right here. That's enough talking, I think, for me. Guys, thank you. We went a little over an hour. Again, if you're new here, I appreciate it. We had some nice numbers tonight. Every Friday night, Disney Pins Live, we always give away a Disney Pin. Until we run out. I don't think we'll run out, but boy, they better open up pretty soon here, right? That's it. Thanks for the hearts. Congrats, Griswold. Thanks for the super chat, Blue Nose. Thank you to my mod, Stacy, and everybody in there. And thanks to you two, my friends. We're going to be out there in October, and I'm planning on tracking you people down. If they're not open by October,
I'll be there.
I might be scaling the wall.
We got a call of Joyce.
Better be. All right, that's it, guys. Have a great night. Tomorrow morning, 9 o'clock Central Time, Beauty and the Beast. Lynn from the Lynn Project will be on afterwards, probably on her channel, I'm pretty sure, right after my show. So stick around for that. I'm going to shut up now. Bye, everybody.